Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a body modification update for you. It's been a while since I had something new to share with you guys. And today it's actually a new piercing. Or two, because I got my nipples pierced today. So nipple piercings look fucking fantastic. I've always thought so, but for some reason I've never thought about getting them myself until very, very recently. That's why I've never talked to you guys about it at all, I don't think. I don't hate my boobs in any way. I've always liked my boobs. I like that they're small and stuff, but I've never really thought about them. Like, I haven't had a relationship with my boobs, if that makes sense. And I thought that this might be a way to get to know my boobs better, or like them even more, and just have a better relationship with my titties. So I decided to get them pierced, and I went to the #1 studio in all of Stockholm, which is called Calm Body Modifications. They are fantastic piercers and just like generally really nice people. So you feel so secure and well taken care of when you're there, which is really important when you're getting a piercing. Maybe even more so when it's in a sensitive area, because you can feel kind of exposed if you don't feel safe with your piercer. So I wouldn't even go to another studio than Calm now, because they're just fantastic. And the person who did the piercings on me today, his name is Shai, and he has a Instagram account that I will link in the caption box to this video. If you want to go have a look, I'll link the studio and everything like that. He does some crazy shit like implants and like navel removals and all kinds of crazy shit, so go have a look at that and be nice. He does not tolerate rude comments. So yeah, I went and I had a friend with me, and she came along to be nice and supportive, but also because she wants to get her nipples pierced as well. So she wanted to see kind of what the experience was like, the procedure, and all of that. So I was in the shop for a grand total of 30 minutes. I had an appointment at 2 and I left at 2:30. And the first thing you do is like you show them your ID, and you sign a paper and like cross out like questions. They want to know that you've eaten, that you don't have any health issues, and blah, 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 like all kinds of stuff. And then you sign and you pay in advance, and they have the prices on the website if you want to go see what everything was. And other than paying for the piercings, I also picked up one of these. It's called Wound Wash, and it is basically a saline solution spray. It's such a fantastic product to just pay a little bit extra for, because you don't have to make your own saline solution and kind of like try to dip your titties into cups filled with that shit. This is spray. You just go psst, and that's how you clean them, other than like in the shower and stuff. So it's just a fantastic way to make piercing aftercare way easier. So I really recommend trying something like this. There are a bunch of different brands. This was a new brand for me. They had a different brand when I was there last time. But yeah, I'm sure this is fantastic. All the stuff they have, including the piercing jewelry they sell, is like high quality. So yeah, after I'd paid, we left into one of the back rooms, and I took my top off, and he drew like a line straight through my nipples, like how to look at what would be even and stuff, because nobody has perfectly even titties. So he adjusted to make them appear more even. That's like what they do. That's what they did to my septum. Even though my nose is a little bit crooked, they made it look straight. Well, it's a huge now because I've stretched it, but like when they did the original piercing, that was also done by Calm. They kind of adjust. That's what a good piercer does when they mark your piercing. So he marked like the entry hole, exit hole, and then like a line straight through it. And I had a chance to look in a mirror to give him my thumbs up. And he decided to pierce me with a 2mm thick bar, which is standard size for female nipples. If you're a male, or if you're a female with very tiny nipples, they can go for 1.6mm bars, but never smaller than that. So those are the two standard sizes. So mine was a 2.0, and it's just a regular bar. I think he said it was 11.1mm in length, and then the balls are 3.8mm in diameter. So obviously when it heals, I can put in other kinds of jewelry and stuff, but I like the basic stuff, like with the little balls on the side. I don't do too fancy shit. Like, this is what I wear in my other piercings. and it's just stainless steel, so that's probably what I'm gonna wear there too. After that, I was asked to lay down and relax, and we talked and had a laugh, and my friend was in the room and she took a bunch of photos just so that I can kind of see my reaction afterwards. She didn't record a video, so I don't have any footage of it to include in this video, but then again, because I'm a woman, I'm not allowed to show my nipples on YouTube anyway. So yeah, and I don't know if you guys want to see that because I did not make a pretty face, let me tell you. And then it was like, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, he goes through with a needle and then puts the jewelry in, and yeah, that's just the standard way of doing things. We did the first side and then did the other side, and then I had a look in the mirror and it looks fantastic and I'm really happy. And then he put some, like I have, as you can see through the top, like I have little patches over right now that he said to keep on overnight in case there's like discharge or blood or other disgusting stuff. And the pain. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this was the most painful piercing I've ever done. It was extremely painful. And they still hurt now. Like, titties, they bounce. You don't have to have big titties for them to bounce when you walk. My boobs are small and they still bounce when I walk. So walking home from the subway was like, ow, ow, ow. Each bounce was like, yeah, it's kind of like a pounding in my tits right now. Kind of sore afterwards, but the actual needle going through, holy fucking shit, that hurt so bad. Like, so bad. It was just, gah. So I was kind of going, fuck me, and, you know, cursing, and he's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm always loud, keep going, bah. So yeah, and when you do double piercings, like when you do two at the same time, the second one is always worse than the first one. So I knew after the first one that I was gonna have to go through something even worse for the second one, and it was worse, and it was horrible. I went through the same thing with the cheeks. Second one was fucking awful too, but like still nothing compared to this. Even though that piercing, very, very sharp pain is horrible, it only lasts for 2 or 3 seconds. You can take it. Like it hurts. Yes, it hurts really bad. But as soon as the needle is through and he pops the jewelry in, it doesn't hurt anymore. I mean, it hurts, you still have that pounding sensation, but it's not the whole son of a bitch, my boob is coming off, like that kind of feeling. It's worth it, but it really hurts. So if you're sensitive to pain, I don't recommend this piercing for you because you do have to withstand quite a lot of pain, and it's double because you generally have 2 boobs. So yeah. And I thought that I would stop filming now and then come back to you guys tomorrow and let you know what they feel like after it's been a day. And maybe show you in some way, like through fabric or whatever, because I can't show you my actual nipples because I'm a woman. I hope the throbbing stops soon because I feel like I can't inhale properly because I'm scared that it's gonna hurt more. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's fine. It hurts, but it's gonna be worth it because they look so freaking good. I just want to be topless and look at them. Like, that's what it feels like right now. All right, so I'll be back and it will be the next day and we'll see how things progress. It is now the next day and I have slept with my new piercings and I've had them cleaned, had the pads removed, and I'm ready to talk about it some more. So that throbbing, kind of pounding pain I was talking about yesterday, that stopped after about 2 hours. Like 2 hours after having gotten them done, the throbbing stopped. But for those 2 hours, it was painful to walk, it was painful to breathe, not painful to the point where it was a problem, it was just I was very aware of the pain. But after those 2 hours, I couldn't feel a goddamn thing, and I can't feel anything now either. So I've slept full night, no problems whatsoever. I could sleep on my side, like both ways, no problem. And I never sleep on my stomach. Nobody should. It's really bad for your neck. So yeah, no issues with sleeping, and yeah, they feel fantastic and they look fantastic, and I'm really, really pleased. If I accidentally graze them, like with my arm or whatever, then yes, there is a little bit of a sting. Not like, just, oh yeah, shit, yeah, they're still there. But otherwise, I can't feel anything, and I don't know if that's because I have tiny boobs, like there's not a lot of bounce in them because they're small, but I can walk and jump and stuff just fine. I don't feel a goddamn thing. I can wear clothes pressing right up against them. I don't feel anything. They're not bleeding, they're not oozing, they're not doing anything so far. Like there will be crusting and stuff, but so far there's nothing. They're doing really, really well. So I'm very, very pleased. And the only way I can show them to you is by showing them through fabric. So I'm wearing a thin little top, and I'm hoping that you can see like the outline. So once they heal, I'll probably want to get slightly bigger balls because I want them to be able to show through clothing. I think that looks fantastic. So obviously once they're completely healed, I'll do an update for you guys and let you know how the healing process went, because I know I'm sounding super positive today. I was kind of a mess yesterday because it hurt so bad, and today I'm like, woohoo, I can't even feel them. Yeah, score. So ups and downs, you know, and I cannot stress this enough. I talk about this in all my body mod videos. The experience of getting a body modification, no matter what it is, if it's a piercing, a tattoo, branding, like whatever it is, everybody experiences these things differently. We have different pain thresholds, we handle stress differently, our bodies react different to these kinds of things. So just because this is the experience that I'm having, it doesn't mean that that's how it will work for anyone else. So it's very, very different. And it's important to keep that in mind. Like people always ask me, oh, how badly did that hurt? Or like how much was... It's different for everyone. I have a friend who got her nipples pierced and it was almost like a sexual experience for her because she thought it felt awesome. For me, that was quite the opposite because it fucking hurt really bad. So it all depends on who you ask. The only way to find out how it will work for you is to just suck it up and get it done if you really want something. I'm really excited and I hope my healing is going to be smooth. I want these suckers to heal fast because summer's coming up and I do love going swimming, which you can't do if you have a piercing that's healing. That's just a big fucking no-no. It's a horrible way to get infections. So you have to wait until they're healed until you go swimming. That's fine though because I have my piercings. So yeah, I think that's it. If you guys have any more questions about the piercings at this stage, like literally I'm on day 2, so I don't know any more than this. But if you have any questions that you feel like I've missed or something I forgot to talk about, then turn to the comment section as per usual, and I'll try to get back to you as fast as I can. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Facebook and Instagram and in my next video. And I love you, and mwah, bye. I'm gonna go outside in the sun now and show off my titties. Well, not actually. This is kind of making me want to flash people, you know? You're like, bah, look at my tits. Bye, guys.